Hello, welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the hiccup on Friday that no one will probably ever notice, but we are back. I'm gonna say we're probably just gonna do a quick, essentially just redo those like couple of minutes that we missed out. And we'll start off with a recap. A little bit. Ben, you did a pretty good job of recapping last time, and it is technically still your turn. Would you mind doing that again for us?
What?
Your recap.
Well, I would say that if there are any loyal viewers, they can go back and reference the recap, which is actually still up on the YouTube channel, so they can do that. Okay, well, then I guess they can't see the recap then.
So I'm asking for you to do it again, sir. Or, fine, I'll re-roll it.
Come on.
No, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm doing other stuff.
I guess you.
Austin.
Okay. Last time we were covering after a horrible battle in which my faithful companion, Cinnamon, was tragically killed by a massive tree. So, deciding to employ my celestial magic, I managed to find us a much better camp spot, one with less choking vines, and after many days of not being able to sleep, we managed to get the first full night's rest in a while, after which we managed to get into the very beautiful little Feywild city, and Erin told me something that's rather concerning about one of the gems of Galadia being encased in the back of the Fey Guardian. However, this may give me the ability to find out where it's hiding. And after 10 minutes of a conversation that went nowhere regarding Codenames, we decided to go to a lovely little Treetop Tavern.
Where we specifically left off was everyone got on the platform, and the vines that were sort of hidden among the trees and the grass sort of snapped upwards, making ropes, and pulled the entire platform up. As you all are sort of moving up, as the mist sort of clears, you see this huge sort of living building almost. It's like the very trees have been sort of shaped into what it is now, which is this large tavern with rope bridges connecting to various other smaller buildings. As you are going up, you hear the call of a bird, and you pass a window in which you notice a wood elf reading a book, who looks up, sees you all coming up, and closes a book and runs off somewhere. As you get up to the top, the platform sort of into position, and you all are faced with the main hall of a tavern. There's a bar made of sort of living vines, behind which is a seemingly wood elf with flowing green hair, and behind her there are various shelves with multicolored various liquids, presumably different alcohols and or just drinks. Sitting around the tavern are a few guests. It's not particularly busy right now. At the far end of the room, there appears to be an orc woman with pointed ears, and greeting you at the lift is a wood elf with tailored brown, like reddish brown robes and long black hair tied up in a bun behind him. It is the same one you saw as you were coming up. He has a book in his waist, and he greets you all. Welcome, my friends. Have you ever stayed with us before?
Yes, no, we have not. This is our first time here at all.
I see. Well, I am Alton Oakenlock. I am the owner of this establishment, alongside my wife, Gwynnon. Would you like a tour, or would you just like to go to rooms?
Nero will turn towards everyone, seeing kind of their
This place
review.
looks quite flammable.
Thank you,
That's just-
Spirit.
Thank you, Spirit.
Let's take a look around.
Yeah, Tippy goes off.
Tippy starts walking off. Does anybody stop her?
Nope. Not me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Party. You don't need no party. Just gotta.
Just let her be.
Oh, yep.
Yes.
If you would.
So, apologies. What is what? That is just a. Essentially, it is a living wood pot, inside of which there's water and floating lilies and lotuses that give off a pleasant aroma.
I hop in.
Okay. You
All right, man.
Robin, you are now moisturizing inside of the pool of flowers, this tiny pool of flowers.
I wouldn't mind having a tour.
Yes, I think that would be nice.
Get some bearings.
Cool. Right this way, and he is going to
Arrow formation.
and arrow form, and he's going to lead you all sort of upward. He starts by bringing you down this way. The first room he brings you to on the right isn't so much a room. You cross a rope bridge over the sort of seemingly perilously high drop to the ground. And on the other end, there is what appears to be a large pond. It's a smaller area relative to the main hall of the tavern, that appears to be made out of actual, sort of constructed wood, as opposed to the sort of self-grown things that you've seen thus far. In the center, there is a large pond with flowers floating on the top of it. This is our hanging pond. The minerals in it really help relax the muscles. However, you must never come here past nightfall, as it is a safety hazard.
Okay.
Define safety hazard.
Well, aside from not being able to see and potentially falling off, there's also a local group of wild bullfrogs that really that are nocturnal, but they tend to hang around here at night. And while I'm sure you're perfectly capable of handling themselves, I would not want a guest to be assaulted by them.
Understood.
Moving on, he takes you back across, and the other sort of branch down this hallway leads into this what almost looks like a theater. There are rows of seats with hand-knit cushions on each seat. At the front, there's a stage, and it's empty at the moment. He says, "This is the Boa. There's entertainment each night, and if you would like to participate in either end, please just let me or Gwynnon know, and we will see what we can arrange."
Maybe Tippy would like this.
sort of he leads you out, and he leads you to the next sort of group of areas, starting from the right. He says, "This is the first set of living arrangements that we have." He brings you into this large room with several doors on it. He said, well, I think specifically there are 6 doors. These are for our more mid-range guests who want a bit more luxury than those in the other areas. This is the Owlery. There are currently 3 rooms available, each of which goes at a gold per night. They can hold up to 3 guests each. Although, if you were comfortable with sharing a bed with someone, you could fit 4. He takes you out and into the next room. It is a large. It's almost like a sort of like indoor, like less a greenhouse, more like jungle. But it also that's essentially been shaped into stables. He says this is the Rookery. This is for any flying pets or mounts that you may have.
Does exist? I guess they would, actually.
You can see in one of the stables there appears to be a large creature with a sort of eagle head and like feathered horse's body and talons.
That's nice.
Some of you, the more intelligent of you, would be familiar. This is a griffin, and that they are quite rare. It is currently being cared for by 2 forest gnomes, who are washing it at the moment. It doesn't look very happy because it doesn't appear to like bath time. He points you down as he takes you out of there, he points you down the next hallway. He says, this room is our guest suite. It is called the Griffin's Nest. Unfortunately, it is not available at this time. However, perhaps if you ever are in need of a room in the future, you can make a reservation. However, it is quite the expensive room. It's not often that other people than a few specific guests stay here.
Is it that well made?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it has the most accommodations that you will find, I believe, anywhere within the Feywild aside from the palace itself.
Oh wow.
We make sure to put a lot of care into these rooms. He sort of
Indeed. All right. Take your word for it.
asked you. While this is going on, Tippy, what are you doing?
A drink. I want to get a drink.
You want to get a drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop up on the table and walk over to the lady.
She's organizing the bottles. Yep. Bud.
Excuse me, could I have a cup of water?
Oh, of course. I'm not gonna charge you for a cup of water. She turns around and just pulls out a pitcher from among the various bottles. Gets a cup that for Tippy it would be a pretty big cup, just a standard sized cup. Fills it with water, turns around and gives it to Tippy. Pats her on the head.
I think she just jumps in.
You jump.
You cut out, so.
It's not big enough to fit Tippy. What?
I have a straw.
Yes.
Is it bendy?
No, because it's not plastic, because plastic has not been invented yet.
What color
What
is
is
it?
it made of?
Brown. It's made out of some form of compressed either papyrus or I'm not sure.
Okay,
Some
I
form
want
of
to sip my
weed.
drink and keep it talking to this lady. It's not far.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait, are you trying to charm her?
It's projecting.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
Yeah, you have to see if she's immune to charm or not.
Is she half elf?
Ah, fuck.
Elves are resistant to charm effects, but they're not immune.
Yeah. Tippy just has to talk for 10 straight minutes to them and they just get charmed.
Actually,
minute.
elves are. If it's
1
a
minute?
full elf,
Let me just
Wait, is it
Google it.
what?
Hang on.
1 minute? Oh my god. If Tippy wanted to, she could just mind control the entire party.
They're mind controlled.
No,
is
but
that
yeah,
rib?
charmed. Charmed.
Can you see your ribs, Tyler?
what?
Can I see your ribs?
Which ones? The ones I'm eating, or the ones that are hidden by the layer of fat on my body?
I'll go with the edible.
Yeah.
Is that all that remains? There's nothing left?
Well, there's a couple left, but I only ate one right now.
Mm.
I'm making chicken wangs.
God, a minute and they're just charmed.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think she's immune. I don't think
You go ahead. You talk to her.
What her name is? Excuse me. What's your name? And thank you for the drink.
My name is Scylla. I've been here for, well, probably longer than you've been alive. Uh,
I'm very proud of you, and I want to touch your chest. I'm very proud of you.
Well, wait, this is Tippy. This
Just
is,
say very
wait,
proud of you.
yeah,
I
that's what I was
let the minute
thinking.
pass. Well, I'm not touching her like that. I'm just a supportive.
First of all, this is the Feywild, so
can you give me an insight check?
Inside check. Okay. Seven.
7. Okay. You poke her. She sort of steps back a little bit and giggles. You should probably go catch up with your friends. I don't. Based off of the look of them, they probably are not going to be concerned about you.
We can continue this conversation later, and I jump off.
Okay. You just continue to wander.
Yeah, I'm not going back to the party. I'm just
Yeah.
walking around.
All right. Alton brings the rest of you over.
It's close.
Ew, a frog steps.
Over this way. As you pass, he sort of mentions, this everyone is Grieva, our local security. Turn to her if you have any questions. The half-orc woman just sort of looks at you all and gives you a nod and continues her rounds. Alton brings you all into this next sort of set of rooms. The first room that he brings you into is essentially just one large box of a room. There are several curtains, rollable curtains just throughout the room. The room smells of a lot of things, like perfumes and flowers, but also sweat and just BO. This is our cheapest rooms. Sleeping accommodations are provided, but if you have your own, you are perfectly allowed to use them. These rooms go for 5 copper a night. So significantly cheaper, but
Yeah.
we try. Many of the attractions of the tavern are the actual building itself and many of the things around. So we try to make, at the very least, it affordable for everyone. Thus.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be staying here. Or at least renting here.
He moves you up to the next and I believe final room on your tour. You step into this next room and it is warmer in here than the rest of the tavern. You can see just it's like a rainforest in here. He says, "This is our greenhouse. This is where we harvest many various ingredients for our own needs, and as well, if you wish to get anything out of here, feel free." And he sort of gestures around. You see various different like vegetables and fruits growing throughout the garden. You see herbs, you see flowers, pretty much everything you could think of. Scampering around the place are various small woodland creatures such as squirrels and rabbits with that are carrying things that appear to have like jobs of some kind. In fact, you would notice that throughout the place. I simply forgot to mention it.
There's just various wildlife going about.
There's various wildlife going about, seemingly like with jobs. Like they're carrying things from place to place, like moving things around.
R/dogs with jobs.
And as he sort of takes you out of there, he moves you into the main hall, and he brings you over to a sort of like little alcove over by this wall, and he says, "This is our most important relic. This is," and what he gestures to is a small alcove in the wall, and inside of it there is a small golden statue of what appears to be a chestnut that is half cracked open, and what is coming out of it is, well, the nut, and it appears to have a face, and it is happy.
It's happy, huh?
It's happy, yes. He says, "This is the heart of the forest. It is a very precious relic to the tavern and must not be touched." And
Just gonna shit.
well,
Must not be touched, you say?
Why should no one touch it?
well, I wouldn't want you stealing it.
Oh.
True, but is there something that would happen?
Massive.
Nothing
Like,
much.
Yes, it.
But aside from that, the only other rules are don't go to the hanging pod after night, as I mentioned. Do not go to private areas such as the kitchen or the apiary without permission. Those are connected through the kitchen. And all of the living parts of the tavern are very sacred and important to us. Do not damage them. Aside from that, you're free to go, and let me know what rooms you would like to rent out, or my wife, if she's around. I believe she's currently downstairs, but...
yeah, I will talk to you about the rooms, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course.
I'll just, everyone can... I don't know if anyone wants to stay or not, but she'll just talk about the rooms situation. Well, she will ask the party just real quick. Do we want to be, mostly together, or do we want separate rooms?
Couldn't hurt to stick together.
Yes, I feel like that would be ideal.
Alright. In that case, do we want to pair up? Triple up?
I do want to point out really quickly, when he brought you into the sort of mid-range ones, he said that each room, if one person was willing to share a bed with someone else, you could fit 4 in a room.
You can fit 4? Okay.
Otherwise 3. And
Well, Erin doesn't need a bed, so...
And there are 3 rooms available
Okay,
in that sort of area.
Spirit doesn't need a room.
Well, Nero doesn't know that, so...
Well, he'll voice that.
Okay, so...
I don't need a fucking room.
We can get 2 rooms.
2 rooms? Alright. So, yeah, 2 rooms in the middle, I think, area. Good for everyone.
2 rooms in the Owlery. There are 3 rooms available. You have the Boreal, the Tammy, and the Snowy Owl. Which 2 would you like? They all have their own themes.
I could tell. Let's do the Snowy Owl, and what were the other 2?
Boreal and Tawny.
Let's do Tawny as well.
Okay. That's going to be 2 gold per night. Do you have any idea of how long you will be staying with us?
It's a good question.
A day. We'll be staying a day.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would say so.
1 night?
So 1 night.
Okay. Well then, if you want to just give me 2 gold right now, then you are good to stay your night. And
Yes,
I will...
Yeah, Nero, just give him 2 gold.
Alright, he takes the 2 gold and he fishes into his pocket and he pulls out 2 polished wood keys. And he hands them to you. On one there is a carved symbol of a snowy owl, and on the other there is a carved symbol of a tawny owl.
Alright, so just take the 2 keys and just kind of hold them out to who, because, I think I don't know who's staying with you. That's a good question.
I'll probably just find some body of water to sleep in.
Well, if 2 people are not just gonna be sitting in the room, and that's just probably 2 and 2 each then.
Okay.
With like 3 and 3. So... Alright, am I thinking alright? No, it'll be 2 and 3. Should be 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So... Who wants to stay with who?
You can put me in a room, just make it 3-3.
Okay, and then Tippy would just be one of them, so yeah.
Okay, Spirit, Vico, you're with me.
I will not be sleeping in a room.
Come on, Spirit, it'll be fun.
I don't sleep.
I'll go with you, Tippy.
Thank you, Erin.
And then she was just... To Erin, just kind of pick out the 2 keys, Snow and the other one. I can't remember the other one for the life of me. Donnie.
What does the tawny owl look like?
Yeah.
I'll take the tawny one.
Tawny owls are like brown owls. They have
We got the
sort of
style.
like the big eyes. Well, owls are notorious for having big eyes. Fuck.
They got the really big eyes.
Yeah.
So we've got the brown one, and you guys have the snowy one?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
I want to go
by
talk
the-
to these really cool people.
I was gonna say, if Tim is there, Nero would say something real quick. Yeah.
Once
Uh,
Nero like hands the keys out to
Yeah.
your people,
Yeah.
Alton says, "Please enjoy your stay," and he sort of like bows and he moves off too.
Thank you for your service. Tippy, real quick.
What's up, Nero?
So there's a room dedicated to performances and for the nights. So I was just wondering if you were interested. I can probably arrange not an appointment, but a
Party.
somewhat. It's not really a party, but more like I can't think of the word of me right now.
Yes, Nero, party. We'll do it.
All right. I'll talk to, I believe, the barmaid. It's one of the people I can talk to about that. And I'll let you know.
I'm gonna go invite everybody.
And Nero will do exactly that.
Alright. So Tippy, you you come step up to this table. You sort of cut off the conversation of this sort of tall wrong layer. This tall half-elf man who has a tiny little wisp sort of floating around his head. He's got white hair, sharp features, who was having a discussion with who appears to be a half-elf woman. Sorry, not a half-elf, a halfling woman with white hair, and she's got like very young eyes. They were discussing something as you were walking up. I don't know if Tippy gives a shit.
I don't care. I'm probably just too excited.
They sort of like cut off the conversation when you approach them, and they turn to you. The halfling sort of bends over, crouches over. Well, you're not much shorter than her, but she crouches over a little bit to see you better and says, "Oh, hello. Is this something you'd like
Yes,
to?"
I'm having a party. Do you want to come do it later?
Don't even know what time. It's just, yeah, we're having a party.
Well, I don't know what time it is.
Where is it?
Nero will figure all that out.
Oh my god.
Who is Nero?
I'm like her damn.
Nero's one of my best friends.
He. Well, could
You're
you?
gonna come, right?
Jesus Christ.
If I have to, Michael, I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my Can't get below a 19.
Who can you point out to me who this Nero is?
Yeah, I point to her over at the table.
Yeah, she's talking.
right there.
Currently talking.
I see. I will discuss it with her.
Oh
and,
god.
and then
Yeah, let's have a conversation.
Okay, so I'll see you there. It's a deal.
You got it. What is your name?
My name's Tippy.
See, I'm Elda.
Okay, I want to mage hand my banjo off of whoever has it and bring it to me. Yep.
No.
Yep.
Alright,
Alright, you do so. Your banjo sort of floats in. She looks up like surprised. Oh, you? Is that you? As it like floats in your hand.
I know everything.
You know magic. I'd love to discuss that with you sometime. The half-elf man is just kind of like wide-eyed a little bit, looking at you. That
You can
Pogging
talk
out.
about anything you want. My name's Tippy. I'm a musician.
A magician.
I see. I've been studying to be a druid, and I thought that this would be a good place to visit, as both of the proprietors are very accomplished in the field.
A druid? Here?
Unlikely.
Unlikely.
But how is it that you're actually doing that?
That's a good question.
I think I'm powered by just unadulterated happiness.
Does she know the word unadulterated?
No.
Tippy
No,
invented it.
I just get
Invented the
feel it.
word.
I just feel it. I feel really happy, and then it all just comes out.
I know there are some grungs that are kind of able to use magic just from birth, but I've never actually seen a pink grung before. Where are you from?
I'm from around here.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, I didn't know that I thought that grungs all were in the marshes. I didn't know that they actually lived this far out. I'd love to study your people sometime.
I'm gonna see you at my party, okay? Bye.
Okay.
That's cringe.
That's a yikes.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. You
Yo.
approach the bar. There's this woman is currently shaking something up for one of the various tavern goers.
Good afternoon. You are, I could talk to you about arranging a gig, for a performance tonight?
Oh, well, I could put the word in for you, sure, but I'm not the one you talk to for that. That would be either Alton or Gwynnon, the
I
two
see.
proprietors.
I see.
However, if you want a drink, please feel free. Or if you just need to chat.
She kind of looks at the alcohol and she's like, I'm good for now. Yeah, I just, could you perhaps point them out to me? At least one of them that are available to talk to. So,
If
my friend is,
Yep.
quite happy about, being able to perform tonight, and I'd rather not disappoint.
I see. Well, if you go over that bridge, she points you to sort of the south part of the room. If you go across that bridge and go up to the door and you knock on it, that is their quarters. Alton tends to be cooped up in there reading if he's not too busy. And given the time of day, that's where he'll probably be. As for his wife Gwynnon, she's probably in the apiary, but at the moment
I cannot visit
that's not exactly accessible to
Yeah, off limits. Alright.
unless given proper authorization. So just go down there, knock on the door, and let him know.
Alright, well, thank you. I would do just that. Achieve.
Nero, before you go, could you give me one of the keys? I need to put a little something down in the room before we
Yeah, sure.
any longer. Yeah.
There we go. Alright, I'll be off. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this time this works as you down.
Alright. You head down. You cross the bridge, as she says, and you are met with a sort of this like oak door that's been built into the side of one of the trees.
Yeah, and she'll knock on it.
That hurt.
I heard that.
You knock on the door, and you hear from the other side, "Oh, coming!" And after a few seconds, the door opens, and you see Alton once again. He says, "Oh, was there something that you
Yes.
needed?" I apologize.
Sorry for interrupting. Seeing you so soon again. You see, my compatriot really wants to perform tonight. And I was hoping that we could maybe try to fit her in some.
Allow me to check. And he grabs the book at his side and he starts like flipping through it. And he stops on a page and he looks at it for a second. He says, "There is a spot that I could fit you in, although it would be pretty late into the night. I'm not sure if that's a problem."
I don't think that would be an issue. How late?
Oh, well, maybe 2 hours after sundown.
Oh, no, that's not an issue at all.
May I ask
12 fucking hours.
May I ask who the name of the performer and what they're going to be doing?
It is Tippy, the musician.
Tippy the okay. He sort of like scribbles that down and he shuts his book. Is that anything else?
No. Do I have to pay for anything, or it's just we're all set?
No. That's you're doing us a service in providing entertainment, so there's no reason for us to charge you for that.
I think a lot of people will be entertained by her outgoing nature. Let's say.
I'm very interested to see how this comes out, and he sort of steps back into his room, and
Thank you for your time.
of course,
She'll sigh and then kind of get going back. Probably.
as you're sort of walking by, you hear a voice from like sort of below and behind you on your left. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Uh,
Hello.
Hi. My name is Elda. Are you Nero? By any chance?
Yes, I am.
I see. Your little young friend over there.
Sorry, I just see that.
She asked me to come to a party of some kind tonight. I don't.
Oh, is that what you're calling it? Yeah, she's performing tonight, about 2 hours after sundown. Yeah, she's calling it a party. I don't really. Yeah, she's a very outgoing type, but she's also a very what's the word? Yeah, she's no conscience, no.
Word.
She's special.
I see. Well,
Special sounds worse.
Yeah, that's
I didn't exactly have any plans, so I will see.
Ah,
I'll be there.
all
Thank
right,
you for your time, and
no worries.
I really would. Where did you find her, by the way?
Find her. That's a good way to put it. We found her. In the
At
kind
that
of
age, she probably wasn't new, unless you all had the egg.
no, we found her in the pink swamps. I don't really know what they call it.
The marshes. I forget. Wait, what is the official name of them?
Nero
Really
would
quickly.
remember.
Apologies. Jesus Christ, there are so many fucking maps.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, in
whatever
the
that
kind
was.
of pink
In the
swamp.
marshes.
Yeah, in the pink marshes. I don't really know the name of the islands here.
I see. She said she was from around here, but I guess that's just part of being special. Anyway,
Indeed.
thank you for your time.
That's
She
quick.
sort of like moves back to her table. It's called the Vibrant Swamps, by the way.
Nero would remember that.
Nero will
And,
remember that.
Nero will remember that now, but David would not. And Nero should go back to the bar and probably just talk.
Alright.
I eat alcohol heavily, but not talking, but not ordering one.
So, what is everyone that isn't Nero and Tippy doing?
Tut.
Just like here, or is he waiting until y'all get to the rooms? Gotcha. Okay.
Tadriel was going to quickly get into a room, and with some alone time, I'm gonna harness divine power, get a 2nd level spell slot back with my channel divinity, and cast locate object. See if looking for that crystal, just making sure there's no chance of the dragon creature in here.
What is the range on that? It's a mile, I think.
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Yeah, it is nowhere within your range.
Okay.
That's good.
But there is a thing. I also can't see if it's blocked by lead.
I don't think there's much lead in the treetops, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It's an alleged box.
A lead box, you see.
Connected to its back. It's giving it lead poisoning constantly.
Yeah. So, with that out of the way, I'm just gonna turn to everybody else. Just needed a bit of alone time to cast a 10-minute long spell.
Alright. So Vico and Erin, you make your way back up to the room, and you can sort of have that conversation. You step into the room, close the door inside. It is Which one are you in?
Funny.
Tawny.
Alright.
Tawny.
It is this sort of like brownish, sort of fall like landscape style. There's one sort of double-sized bed, and then there are 2 cots. There's all of the what's the word? All of the like bedding for the bed and the cots appear to be handmade. They're quilts. The room smells like flowers and is cozy. Step inside. Y'all are alone.
I'd probably. Am I caught up with my chronicles?
I'd say at this point, yes. At this point, you've caught up writing down all of your chronicles again.
Let's go.
Cool.
They're back, boys.
Can you?
I'd write down some notes about where we are currently.
The Feywild.
Awesome.
Yes.
It's currently about midday, like just after noon, like 12:30, 1.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be an issue.
Yes, I'd love to. I had no idea that our birthday was tomorrow. Well, seeing as we have the downtime, it's a wonderful idea. And I think we could use a bit of lightheartedness.
Vico drinking. Alright. So, Falknir, Spirit.
Falknir is pretty much just gonna. He doesn't have any plans. He's just gonna go sit in the room and just work on his spells and all.
Cool. Spirit, any plans?
Spirit's gonna fight Tippy.
Spirit's gonna flag down Tippy? Alright. Tippy's sort of running around the tavern, greeting the, like... There are only a few people in here right now, given the time of day. But Tippy's kind of just, like, running from person to person, talking excitedly.
See.
Words aren't even coming out anymore. It's just raw excitement.
It's just Mikey!
Run up, Mikey, and then run away.
What? Oh, I completely understand. Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. I'll be there.
Ruminating.
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 Yeah, you flag down Tippy.
Tippy, what are you doing?
Spirit, you gotta come to the best party that we're ever gonna have ever.
The best party you're going to have ever.
Oh, man.
And when is this
You'll be there,
party?
right? Wait,
Depends. I said, and when is it?
what? Hey, Nero?
Nero's just at the bar, just kind of like, yes. Yep.
When is the party?
2 hours after sundown.
2 hours after sundown.
It's probably only gonna. I didn't even ask how long it's gonna. Like, how long she has it.
I will certainly try to make it.
Spirit, I really hope you can make it. I have a
It's not
surprise, but I have a big surprise thing, but
Oh,
it's gonna be a secret.
Oh my god.
Turns Vico into a.
He's gonna get on stage and just turn into an octopus.
Actually, I was looking to talk to you about a couple of your surprises. In private, preferably.
Surprises? Okay,
Yes.
can we go somewhere with water? I'm thirsty. I've been running around.
Of course.
I hop on Spirit.
Good.
Hop.
Where are we going?
I don't think there was any place with water. So...
So one of the places that Spirit was on the tour, right?
Yeah, I went on the tour.
Over here in this down this route, there is a pond.
Okay. Well,
That essentially looked like a hot spring.
boom, we're going over there then.
You two head in there. And you step in. Immediately, you're hit with that same sort of just like flower scent.
Mhm.
Tippy, you step in. You're carried in by Spirit into this room. There's just a giant pond.
Can I tell that it's warm?
Roll nature.
It's actually extremely hot. It's volcanic hot.
16.
You will melt.
Yeah, you're able to tell that it's warm.
Okay, I jump onto Spirit's head and then I do a double front flip swan dive into the hot tub.
Office knows, dude. That's really.
I said off his head.
Okay, office head. Okay,
Just
okay,
like
sure.
whatever.
Off his snout.
Yeah, office now, like a diving board.
Opening.
I think that's actually incredibly rude, but
Jump inside. As soon as you hit the water, it's like this is some nice water. Like inside, it is like it just like relaxes all of your muscles.
I want to just like float at the top and just like spin.
All right.
Nice spirits.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. So, Tippy, I think we need to address a couple of things. First of all, you didn't die, but it very much seemed like it. Could you elaborate on that?
Well, I thought it would be a good idea, so I made myself take a nap.
You made yourself take a nap.
Yes.
by killing yourself.
You just... And when you take naps, it seems like you're dead.
That would explain a lot, because I've only ever done it one other time.
Okay. We're not even going to go into the rationale of why you thought taking a nap in front of a giant tree monster was a good idea.
Well, last time I took a nap, there was a very scary thing, and when I woke up, it was all gone.
Mm-hmm. I see. But I would advise not doing that in the future unless everyone else is dead.
Hey, Spirit.
It probably won't work out very well.
Do it again.
I mean...
Oh, she's dead. Let's just bury her, Lamau.
We are very close to leaving you out in the middle of the forest. Because I thought you were dead.
That's a terrible idea, Spirit. Never assume I'm dead.
Well, you very much seemed like you were dead. And that is why I'm advising you don't do it in the future. Or at least if you're going to do it, give us some sort of warning.
Okie dokie. I'll give you the sign. I'll play for you the song of mystery.
The Song of Mystery, and what does that sound like?
You'll know. It sounds like the song of mystery. So when you hear it, you'll know.
I see.
It's just same
thing as normal.
Yeah.
Okay, second of all, Tippy, we need to talk about your secret octopus plan.
Me? Me? No. Spirit, who told you about that? No one can know about that.
See,
Everyone knows about it.
it's an incredibly bad idea.
Wait, but Spirit, that was gonna be the ultimate surprise at the party.
I knew it! I knew it!
We're going to turn Vico into an octopus.
Spirit, you gotta promise me right now you're not gonna tell anybody, because I still have to get Vico on board.
Don't worry, I'm not going to tell anyone, but you should, because you're not going to do it.
What?
You're not going to turn Vico into a giant octopus.
Spirit, what is more fun And a giant octopus.
A lot of things.
Well, then I can turn him into that.
They're not creatures that are more.
It is
Things
the
that
most
are
fun
not
creature. Thank you,
creatures.
Spirit. It is the most fun creature.
No, it is. That's not even what I said. You are not going to turn Vico into a giant octopus.
Has it
In
been a
any-
minute yet?
Any combat situation, understood?
It's been a minute.
Oh my god.
At this point,
Oh my
you have been
God.
talking for a minute.
Okay, I want to charm Spirit.
Oh my
Is there even
god.
a saving throw for that, or is it just automatic?
Yes, it's my persuasion against his wisdom.
Yeah,
His insight.
His insight against your persuasion.
Against my persuasion.
This isn't a roll. I'm gonna win.
Yikes, yikes.
Yikes.
Ruminating.
Ruminating.
Wait, insight. Ah, yes.
Okay, I'm ready. I know my number.
You know your number. Oh, wait.
Hmm.
I guess it's contesting roll.
I know my number.
Just send them in the chat, I guess.
20!
Mine's only a mere 20. So
Jesus fucking Christ.
I literally
And
can't
that's a
roll.
low roll.
It's a low roll.
Well, it's not a low roll, but it could be so much higher.
Yeah, that's average.
Yeah. Alright,
Holy
so Tippy, you
shit.
have successfully charmed Spirit. What is the specific effect of this charm?
Oh my god.
It's just charm.
Well, charm
Certain charms have
effect. They
different
all have different like effects. Some of it's like, oh, they're friendly towards you, or some of it's, oh, they'll like do whatever you say, or like blah, 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 blah. So like, what is the actual like charm?
Whatever the charm status
As
effect.
long as
probably.
they're within 60 feet of me, and for 1 minute after that.
So,
I'll send you a picture.
Yeah. Just shoot it to me, and I'll read it. Probably should have thought about this beforehand, but whatever.
A charmed creature can attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
That's goddamn it, dude.
He's gonna ruin the party. I can't have this.
Target
I
is
can't
charmed by
have
you
that.
as long as it remains within 60 feet of you, and for 1 minute thereafter. Got it. Okay. So yeah, guess Spirit, you are charmed by Tippy until you leave her radius for a minute.
Okay.
It's only
Okay,
four.
I hop onto Spirit's shoulder.
Tippy, I thought you said you wanted to get in the water.
Plans have changed, Spirit. We gotta get ready for the party.
Tippy, we're still not done talking about the octopus thing.
Come on, Spirit. Let's go into the party room and get ready.
Tippy, that doesn't happen until later tonight. It is only
You're right.
midday.
You're right. I still need to talk to Vico. Okay, let's go to Vico's room.
No, we are not done with these conversations yet. You are not to turn Vico into an octopus in a combat situation. Is that understood?
I hear you, Spirit. Wait, he's charmed, right? Why isn't he listening to me?
So what? So what charm literally does? Let me just read it. They cannot attack you or target you with harmful effects, and you have advantage on like ability checks to interact with them. Player interactions are a little confusing with that because like rolling a persuasion check on a player character is a little bit weird because it's like if they decide they aren't going to do that, then they aren't going to do that. You just being persuasive isn't necessarily going to. It's weird, and usually comes down to the GM. So
Yeah.
yeah, like it's not one of those charms where it's like, oh, they're just gonna like do whatever you say. The charm that you're affecting them with is just they can't attack you, and you have advantage on like any social stuff. So like insight or persuasion or anything like that, you have advantage on with them.
So you could keep trying to persuade Spirit, but I mean,
Against player characters, it's hard.
It's very rocky, yeah.
If this was an NPC, you could just persuasion check them over and over again, and they wouldn't be able to do anything about it. But yeah.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to deceive him.
Okay.
No, don't worry, Spirit. We're just gonna go say hi to Vico. I won't turn him into an octopus later. Don't worry about it.
I won't do it. Winks at the camera.
Again, this is the kind of thing where it's like, I don't think you have to roll for that. If Spirit thinks you're being honest, and Spirit thinks you're being honest. If Spirit thinks you're lying, he thinks you're lying.
Yeah.
Tippy, I need your promise that you're not going to turn Vico into an octopus while we are fighting something. I don't care in any other situation. You can turn him into an octopus, and I honestly don't care.
Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I was gonna do. Okay, let's go talk to him.
Also, I wanted to say one other thing.
Yes, Spirit.
Tippy's getting tired.
I
Party to plan.
I understand that. I wanted to apologize for getting angry at you the other night with the whole water situation. It kind of ruined my sketchbook. It's very important to me, so I got angry.
I'm so sorry I ruined your sketchbook. Do you want to be my party planner?
No, not particularly.
Okay, then I'll be honest with you, Spirit, since you apologized to me. I just charmed you. And I'm gonna end this. I'll end charm.
And why did you do that, Tippy?
Yes, I misunderstood the rules as written.
I misread the charm effect spell.
This isn't even. I don't even think this is the kind of charm that you can like just drop, because it's not like a magical effect.
Yeah, it's just your natural charisma.
So incredibly persuasive.
You're
Oh my
just
god.
so persuasive.
You're
Like, it's
just
not even something that you necessarily are actively doing.
What did I do to him?
Basically, it's what it is. It's kind of an extension of Soldier Tongue. You're just so good in social situations. You're not magically charming them. You're just incredibly good at persuading and deceiving and like talking.
I'm just charming. I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're charming. You're not magically charming him.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even remember what I just told him. Oh wait, why did I charm him?
Yeah, you just told him you charmed him. And Spirit. I don't know how familiar Spirit is with like specifically charming magic, but like with
I guess I did.
magic.
I didn't actually charm him.
Yeah, with magic stuff, it's like they know they've been charmed, and you do not experience that at all.
Okay, Tippy. You wanted to go see Vico now?
Yes, will you take me?
Do you know where he is?
He's at the Owl.
He's at the Owl.
That's the name of the like area of rooms that y'all
Do you
took.
know which room?
He's at the Grand Owl.
Okay, we'll find him when we get there, I guess.
Come with it.
Pick ran.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go to the Owlery.
Alright, you make your way to the Owlery. There are 6 doors that are labeled Boreal Owl, Tawny Owl, Snowy Owl. The other 2 I forgot. Give me 1 second, because the other 3 I forgot because I just wrote down the ones that were available. That is my bad.
You're really bad DM, honestly.
I'm sorry!
Doesn't know which owl is which.
Being him!
Doesn't know which owl.
Damn, that's pretty mean, honestly.
Okay.
Pretty much.
They're labeled the Spotted Owl, the Barn Owl, the Boreal Owl, the Tawny Owl, and the Snowy Owl. And then there's one labeled the Shrike that appears to be a bathroom of some kind.
The strike?
That's great.
Tippy, do you know which room it is? Is theirs?
No, but I have an idea.
What is it?
I'm gonna hide in your pocket, and then you're gonna put me in Vico's pocket. But don't tell him.
Why?
Just think it'd be fun.
You think it would be fun to be in Vico's pocket?
Yes, I think it'd be very fun to be in Vico.
How small does Tippy think she is?
I think I'm smaller than I am.
To be, I don't think you'll fit in my pocket. I don't even have pockets.
I'm a woman, you see.
Okay, then I want you to put, do either of them have a hood?
You want me to put you in my hood, and then take you out of it and put you in Vico's pocket.
Precisely.
First of all, I don't think you'll fit in my hood. Second of all, I don't think you'll fit in Vico's pocket, and third, he will definitely notice.
I knock with Mage Hand on all the doors.
Da. I don't think they're even there anymore either.
Alright, so
There's only one way to figure this out.
actually, given the time of day,
I think Falknir is the only one that's in a room.
yeah, Tadriel was in a room, so I'm guessing,
I
depending on which room Falknir went into, he probably went into either the one with Vico and Erin in it, or the one with Tadriel in it. And I think
think
he was
with
assigned to
Tadriel.
go with the one with Tadriel, so...
Yeah.
So, all four of you, in your respective rooms, hear someone knock on your door.
I'll go check who it is.
It's
I go open the door.
You go open the door, and you see Tippy and Spirit in just sort of like the middle of the hallway. Vico and Erin, does anyone get up to like go check out the knocking on the door? Or?
Sure. Oh.
Vico.
Nope. Go ahead, Vico.
Vico. You go to your door. You open it. You see. You see Tippy and Spirit just kind of standing in the around the middle of the hallway, seemingly confused. And sort of across the hall from you, you see Falknir standing at his door, sort of looking at them, mildly confused.
Yes. We have a lot of...
something happened, Falknir.
What? Wait, who said my name?
Something happened, Falknir. Who's at the door?
It's just Spirit and Tippy hanging around in the hall. It looks like.
Just hanging around.
Just hanging around at this time of day.
Are they,
Unlikely.
are they okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't think
Mike?
it's anything to worry about.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
I stealth into Vico's pocket.
I'm going. Even if she tries, Vico's going to be. Spirit's going to go. Vico, Tippy wants to go in your pocket. She's your problem.
So
Please, God, no.
because literally everyone is looking at you, roll stealth with disadvantage.
I'm also going to announce anyway that
Yeah,
she's
he's also announcing it, so
-5.
and Vico, give me a perception roll with advantage because you're literally fucking looking at her. Honestly, wait, no, never mind. You're literally looking at her. It's not like she's just gonna disappear into your pocket.
21, I vanish.
Works.
21, I
21.
vanish.
I vanish off the earth.
Describe how you
With
vanish.
disadvantage.
I do this.
So Tippy hides in Spirit's clothing, but because there's literally no cover between her and Vico, you can't sneak into his pocket. You just kind of hide inside of Spirit's clothing.
Step 1 complete.
So you cannot see Tippy anymore. Tippy is hidden.
Vico, I'm so sorry about the inconvenience, but Tippy really wants to be your friend right now. Have fun.
Oh, are we heading out now?
Can I join you?
I'm a ghost. No response. I'm vanished.
Well, I guess since Tippy doesn't want to come, I'll just leave then.
Oh wait! Gosh darn it, spirit! I crawl out. Okay. I'll jump into Vico's hand.
Well,
Hand first. You decide.
It would take 2 hands to hold Tippy. Tippy's small. She's not that small.
It's not that I'm small, it's I'm light.
Fair enough. But also, clunky.
And slippery.
And also holding, like, what? Like 40 pounds of equipment? Oh, wait.
I think I gave it to Spirit, didn't I? Doesn't Spirit have all my stuff?
No, I don't.
Who has my stuff?
How Vico did.
Money.
I don't know who has my stuff. I'm gonna assume Spirit.
I'm going to assume spirit.
I think it is Vico, because he also had your,
Oh yeah, my banjo, yeah.
I think
We
we
had the
give it.
bingo.
I think I only have a banjo.
Mhm.
My kit is
Yeah,
a
but she
rapier and
also-
a banjo.
Yeah, she also has, like, all that stuff. Like, where is it? Did you just, like, leave it behind? Did you just, like, not have all the stuff that would be in your inventory aside from your banjo?
And my rapier, which I wanted to take.
I think Tadriel might have taken it.
That seems very likely as well.
That's also.
I do think Tadriel might have my sword.
Good
Because
chance.
I think he was like, oh, I have plenty. I can carry it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
So,
So,
That'd be the case,
Tippy,
might be
you jump into Vico's hands, and then into his pouch.
Cool.
Yes. Let me just pack up my things.
I'm bringing
All right.
very little into town, so I'm ready when you are.
Mm-hmm.
So who's all going? I thought it was just Erin and Todd, or Erin and Vico.
It was-
All right. Well, Falkner's just gonna stay.
So
Others.
you all head out. I will get to your shopping trip in just a little bit. What are the... Yeah, go for it. Nero, you have been
Yeah.
chatting up Phila, the barkeep.
Yeah, just talking to her, just kind of probably hearing some like gossip, what's going around, anything interesting going around the city, any news.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh, finally, it's been some time. Oh wait, hold on. Get to roll my dice. Ooh, that's pretty low. That's a 13.
So she is pretty coy, just in general. She doesn't let you in on too much. She mentions, something I completely forgot to mention.
Yeah.
Sorry, this just reminded me. There is a quest board in here.
Oh, probably not
up on the
gonna
wall.
take any of that.
With a couple of things on there. Apologies, I completely forgot about that. She mentions to you that, all in all, people are thinking these are kind of bleak times. There's a section of the Feywild that is kind of this just like dark area that's particularly dangerous that has been expanding lately, and they're not sure why. So that Additionally, she said that there have been more sightings of the. I put this. There have been more sightings of a Fey Guardian lately, which is kind of a rare occurrence.
Yeah,
But
Nero.
he
will
doesn't
kinda-
let on too much more than that.
Yeah,
Like general stuff.
she'll get curious about that, but she sees Celia, I think, not like not express herself more. She'll back off and probably like after talking for a little bit, eventually we'll just taking one last look at the alcohol, just takes a step back and kinda
Do you want anything?
I really would. I don't think I should though. Not anymore. But thank you for the offer anyways. And she'll head off into the kind of the water area again.
The hanging pond. It's
Yeah, the hanging
hot
pond.
spring.
Yeah, the hot springs.
That reminds me. Apologies. Another thing I forgot about. Tippy, after you left that hanging pond, the water seemed to like cling to you more than you're used to. You're not sure what that's about, but there's something.
Long-term moisturization.
What?
Long-term moisturizer.
Not exactly, but sure. Yeah, so Nero, you head into the hanging pond.
Yes.
There's no one there currently.
That's good. That's probably for the best. And she will she'll relax in there.
Alright.
Relax there for like probably like a good few hours.
Okay.
Just soak.
How do you have a level of exhaustion roll still?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Completely clean.
You hang out there, it's extremely relaxing. Whatever is sort of like in this water, it just like immediately relaxes all of your muscles. You can, being an Asmar, you can sense there is something magical about it. And it is extremely refreshing.
Yeah. Just kind of meditate. That's it.
Get some much needed rest. Spirit Tippy has been taken off of your hands.
Thank God.
A lot
Problem,
of people
child.
seem
It's
to-
not your problem.
Yeah. A lot of people seem to have sort of like gone out for various reasons. You've kind of got some alone time.
Yeah, I do have alone time. However, I'm gonna fill that alone time with trying to find Nero.
Okay. Wow. I mean, you find her eventually.
Yes.
Man, she's not at the bar. That fucking
yeah.
drunkard. What the hell?
Yeah, if you wander around enough, you will run into her. She is relaxing in the hanging pond.
Oh, Nero.
Oh,
I'm not intruding on anything, am I?
not particularly. I'm just getting a much-needed break for right now. Time to relax.
I think we've all needed that.
Indeed. It's really refreshing. I think magical, too.
Tippy seemed to quite enjoy it.
I imagine she very much likes the water, I guess being an amphibian. Do that.
Well, I wanted to ask you for a possible favor.
A favor, sure.
Yes. You see, I'm quite interested in many things involving Serenia. Not especially in your system of governance, and you being a noble, would have had some experience with it. I was wondering if it was possible at some point, obviously not now, that you could impart some wisdom on your on-the-ground experiences.
I mean, of course, I would very much be happy to. I figured you were kind of doing something like this with Erin.
Yes, Erin's teachings are very helpful, but you've experienced governing, and well,
Yeah.
he reads books about it.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I have first-hand experience. I know the kind of the majority of how it works and how it functions, all the systems. I could do my very best to explain it to you as best as I can. Though I do feel, even with my knowledge, it is not enough. But that's kind of a separate issue that I'm dealing with.
Any amount of knowledge is more than I currently have.
Of course. I guess when we get back on the road, I can teach you some things.
Of course. Also, Nero, I had another matter I wanted to discuss.
Of course. Currently doing nothing more.
I think, as a party, everyone in this group has changed, and over the course of our long journey, and you're no exception.
Quite certainly.
And, I mean, hell, in the last couple of weeks, you've changed a lot. And currently it would seem like you're in quite a slump.
Well, that is putting it lightly, I would say.
Yes. Well, this...
Right there.
You seem to close yourself off a lot more from the team, and I don't think... I mean, I don't know what you're going through, but it can't be good.
She kind of looks at you for a little bit. It's like, not with scrutiny or anything, just kind of, and an almost sadness just kind of like forms in her eyes, and she looks away and I don't think what I'm going through is good for anyone. I do appreciate the I appreciate the thoughts and the your how do I put this? I appreciate your kindness, Spirit. I really do. I have gone through a lot, and I view my life with heavy regret, both this one and the old one. And I am...
Freaking loser.
I'm atoning for a lot, and it's just something I'm just doing on my own.
Well, I feel like on a certain level I understand you, and I don't think it'd be best for you to try and, well, suffer through this alone. You have people who are willing to help. A lot of people.
I know, I don't want to burden anyone right now, especially with everything going on. About my own thoughts going on through my mind. I'm simply am trying to get through it myself in a way, trying to figure it out. I think right for now, I just need to kind of think on myself and my future. But I do again appreciate I appreciate your generosity once more.
Well, while what you're doing is commendable, I hope you know that I'm not doing this to look out for you. There's no generosity in what I'm doing. The effectiveness of your team is impacted by the mental state of everyone in it. Although you might need time to think through it, the time that you have been thinking through it, the time that you've shut yourself off from everyone else has been weeks long. The effectiveness of this team isn't just determined by how hard you can swing your sword. How well you can communicate with each other.
I guess that is true. Alright. I'll talk to
I'm sure Vico and Tadriel would like that very much.
I'll talk.
And Spirit leaves.
With that, we are going to sort of pan over to the whole like shopping trip thing. Daniel's not here currently. I am going to text him back. But for now, piss break.
Piss break. Let's go. Piss break.
Chemistry homework time.
And being a new member of the party, I had no idea what you were talking about, but it was very impactful. I thought you were gonna go have a sweet hot tub session with Nero.
No.
No, Nero saves those for when she
Nero?
steals other people's
Hurrah.
girlfriends. It's
No.
It's okay.
Nero saves those for when she steals other people's girlfriends.
Yeah. The object of other. If you simp, just don't simp for anyone, okay? And you'll
Yeah,
be good.
honestly, the Nero will never target you.
Maybe I can convince Nero.
Wow.
We can convince Nero to take the oath of redemption.
The oath of redemption.
Yeah.
Become a paladin.
Yeah.
I could theoretically do that, but I really don't want to change.
No, I get that.
You know, that may happen. I will see. I don't think so, though. Because the fee and stuff won't really change. It's just kind of the spells. And smite my smite is looking pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, like not even like as like a class thing, just as like a personal thing.
Just a personal thing. That would be yeah. Maybe we'll see.
Just making.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. She's gonna have the discussion now. I mean, she gave her word. And pretty much her word's all she has right now. Oh, damn it, that was a nat 20.
You're never getting that back.
Indeed. Yep. I rolled 2 nat 20s today, and none of them were in the session. go. Let's go.
I guess you can.
Alright. I texted Daniel. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, so we'll see.
He's taking a massive dumpy.
He's either taking an enormous dumpy or he got distracted.
Bit
Oh,
of
the-
both.
Both is probably good.
Both.
Probably best
Oh.
bet.
He got distracted by his massive donkey.
I'm failing this hard. There's no way.
I mean, I'd get distracted by such a massive dumpy.
God damn it.
That big ounce?
You having a nice dumpy.
Is that big ounce?
Alright.
Is Garrison
You,
back?
yeah, you missed an important talk.
Yeah, I'm here.
But
Well, it wasn't an important talk that Vico was a part of. I
yeah,
mean,
but Vico was a part
so
of. No.
Just
I
Spirit was like, hey, bitch, to Nero.
Yeah.
You really need to like talk about your problems so that we can fix your shit. She was like, ooh, I guess you're right, Spirit, and he was like, this is not out of generosity. Fuck off.
I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. But I don't remember Nero saying ooh.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah, I don't recall that part of the conversation.
I don't either.
I remember.
Tyler, remember? Did you just get timed out? Oh my god. Okay.
You and the DM gets banned.
Exactly. Imagine. I am the DM.
I am the doom now. I am the doom. Alright.
Go to Mario.
Alright, shopping.
So, camera, pan away. It is. Oh, God damn it, I've got to reset up my thing because you kicked me out. Alright. Okay,
What?
the dumpy. So you. Four? Make your way back out into Draval. And. So the Treetop Tavern is over here. So you make your way back down to the city. As you pass through from where y'all are coming from, see, this is primarily sort of a living district, but where there's people, there's shops. So what are you all kind of looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yeah.
Indeed.
So.
Vico.
Oh, yeah, go.
Vico, out of curiosity, when is your birthday?
That's a good question.
Yeah, they call them months.
What day is it right now?
It is the third.
Good to know. Oh, okay. So it's coming up soon, is it?
Yeah. Such a
Jeez, oh my god, it's so difficult.
it's so difficult. Wow.
Wow. Wowie zowie.
My. Oh man.
And, Tadriel?
My birthday?
Yes.
Oh. before I gained my memories back, we used to celebrate at the 35th of Scene, which is the day I woke up. But my actual birthday is the 7th of September.
Huh. It's the 23rd of Korth, although I very rarely celebrate it. Not not particularly eager to celebrate it. It's been at least a decade since I last did. Anyway, what were you thinking of getting, Nero? That would be useful.
Maybe some sort of simple magic item of some sort. I don't want to try. I don't want to get something too similar to yours.
Really quickly, just because I think it'll make the later result a bit more special. David, could you move into a different voice channel, or at least deafen yourself for a while?
Oh, yes, I will, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, guys, what are we gonna get her?
What we get her?
What we should do?
So as you start wandering around, you wander into a couple shops before you find one that appears to be a sort of like jewelry shop. There's lining the walls. There's all sorts of different like pendants and rings and all kinds of stuff. Behind the counter, there is a elven man. He appears to be pretty young. It's hard to tell with elves. They're but
They're what, Michael?
derogatory. Anyway,
Wow.
You walk in. He's like, "Oh, hello. What can I interest you in?" He says it's in Elvish.
So is Erin the only one that understands Elvish?
Or actually, sorry, given the sort of like shopping thing, he'd probably say this in common. Given the way that it's what's the word?
We'll get there eventually.
Capitalism. He sells more stuff if he can speak common. Anyway.
Capitalism here.
Yes.
Like more likely than you think.
He would say this in common. He probably has a pretty harsh accent, but yeah.
What accent? Tell us, Michael.
Elvish, but based off of the way I did the calendar, that would mean French. It's in.
Yeah,
I have no fear of doing a voice accent, oui, monsieur. It is not very difficult.
Okay. Anyway, you walk in. You're like, "Oh, come in. What can I interest you in? Are you looking for a necklace, rings, perhaps even earrings, belts? I have a wide variety of wares."
Slow down there, big guy.
David's deafened, but yeah.
Don't give away that gift. I know, I'm joking.
To watch him react to it.
Oh, you looked up. Oh wait, he's. Oh wait, yeah.
He saw. Ruminating.
I think he's speaking. I don't think he realizes that deafened also automatically mutes you. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, well, if you come over here, if you come look at this wall, he brings you over to, he like ushers you over to a rack that has sort of several different types of earrings. You see, we have various different gems. So we've got diamond, emerald, ruby. What exactly is your price range? Because this obviously influences.
Tippy hears economic discussion and pops out.
We have. Is there anything that is particularly important to this person that maybe could influence your decision? Because we have various pretty things, but if you want something special, we have to think about this a bit more. Orb. It's like a fourth dimensional object.
Anti-orb nation, anti-orb empire.
Anti-orb empire!
Clear alcohol.
Yes, I see. A sort of keepsake of your time here. Of course. Perhaps if you come with me, and he walks you over to a rack with a couple of rings on it. He like with a gloved hand sort of like picks one off and he holds it up to the light. It appears to be this sort of like silvery. It's a pretty simple, just like round ring with a jewel inset on it. But as he holds it up to the light, you see the metal that it's made of sort of refracts in all different colors. He says, "This is iridium. This is an alloy that is produced only in the Feywild. If this is something that you're looking for, then if Feywild specific is what you're looking for, then this might be exactly what you want." 100 platinum. I'm just joking with you, friend. No. It is a little bit pricey for it being just a piece of jewelry, but it's not the worst you'll see. It's 20 gold. Tippy pops out.
Hold on, Vico. There's no way. This is ridiculous. No, this is ridiculous. There's no way. Not 20 gold. Let me talk to him.
That's like more than Tippy's weight in gold.
Literally.
Man. I don't like him, Vico. I think
Erin's there, right?
He's also just standing there, just looking at the small frog.
I'm letting
just
this
wanna-
happen, but yeah.
It's fucking-
I just want to see what I would. Is he a con man? Is what I want to make sure.
I see. Yeah, roll insight.
Could I also just like do that by checking if the rock seems genuine?
If you want,
Actually, no. Insight's fine.
That-
Insight's
if
fine.
you want to do that, then that would be nice.
guy.
Nature
Give me a
would
good
give
deal.
you the other thing.
Bruh.
Nature
11.
would give you the quality of the product. It's insight, you said. So that is.
Actually, I have a passive insight of 16, so that would
Okay.
take precedence.
He is talking very quickly, which is kind of the trait of like a con person. He is shifting around. He doesn't appear to be trying to fool you. If based off like looking at the ring, it's like it is pretty simple, yes, but based off of like jewelry prices that you're familiar with, that wouldn't be that bad of a price, even if it is low quality. You wouldn't be losing out that badly.
Okay.
You're not 100% sure if he's conning you or not. You don't think so.
Okay.
Of course.
That thing is massive. I think it's at least 50 gold. We're robbing from him, Vico. That's not nice.
Oh, well, you got the wrong party then.
I was expecting so different.
I think we all were.
I hope you're right about this one, Vico. Because I'm not going to sleep well tonight knowing this guy got a bad deal.
He would have set that price higher if he thought it was going to be a bad deal.
Can we give him a tiny tip? Can we give him a tip?
We can give him a small tip.
Okay, thank you. Go.
He is Tippy after all.
Why, thank you very much, sir. Let me just get that all boxed up for you. And he goes behind the counter. He takes out a small sort of leather box and puts some like padding in it. Sets the ring in it, closes it up, and he takes out a small sort of like metal brand and into the top of the box with the sort of like in the top of the leather with the symbol of his little shop, and he hands it to you. He swipes up the gold. You too. Thank you so much for your business. He pockets it. You walk out.
You've been conned, you fool.
You've been conned. It's a tinfoil ring.
I ran out of uses of Stone of Truth.
I want to give him one more coin. I don't have any money.
No, fuck it. Yeah, because Spirit has all Tippy's money.
I gave Spirit a 500 coin tip.
Give me the
Must be
small one.
Tippy then.
A small one if I ever
Yeah,
did.
just pick it up. Isaiah, what if he was Okay, okay. But I just think he was a really nice guy.
That's theft, Tippy.
I only didn't like his accent. I don't know, I just
Tippy's based. Tippy doesn't like French people.
I just like his Vico, I just think
The last person.
life is too short. I don't think money matters because I think we're all here for such a short amount of time, Vico. I think he really needs it.
Oh, David got AFK'd. Sorry. What were you? Apologies. That would be more nature, but yeah, you can roll nature.
David joining back killed my camera.
You're not sure. It varies widely species to species. Some species it can be as long as like 50 years at a maximum. Some species it is as little as only a few months. You genuinely don't know.
It's not that
I think I hear you, Vico, and I think I understand. It's just difficult. That's why I gave Spirit 500 money. I think he really appreciated it.
Oh yeah.
And now we're best friends.
Do they have a little magic shop around here, Michael?
Almost certainly. If you wander around enough, if you wander into enough shops, you will find a magic shop.
Yes.
The particular shop that you walk into is filled. Like every wall is stocked. It almost looks kind of like an antique store. You would imagine how there's less of like racks of we have like 10 of this item or whatever. It's all just like a million different things. There is a sort of older like what appears to be gnome woman standing behind the counter on. You can only presume they're standing on something because their hip is at the counter. And as you step inside, they also in common say, "Oh, hello. What can I do you for?" I slipped in the door.
I am looking to purchase something for a close friend's birthday.
I see. What can I do you with? We have hundreds and hundreds of different types of potions. We have all manner of equipment. We have many specialty items that I've picked up along my travels.
Something very unique. Something that I wouldn't find in a typical magic shop. Something that only you might have.
I know just the thing. And they sort of hop down. They disappear behind the counter as they hop down from their stool. And you see the top of their hat just kind of like around the counter. They come out. And they run over to one corner of the store and they pick up this small, what appears to be a small sort of mechanical beetle with a little red gem in the center. A red, like, hexagonal gem. This is one of a kind. I've never seen anything like it in all my journeys.
What does it do?
Well, you put it on you, and it will scare you about, and it will keep you... It does a wide variety of things. It will protect you from some things. It can catch any parasites or leeches that might be lurking on your body. It can help clean you. It's got a wide variety of functions. Among other things, that is what she says.
That's the sales pitch.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
Just you seem the adventure type. Do they get out much? Are they often in danger at all, or are they more at home?
Yes, we are. They are very often. She's very often in danger. Something.
See, then this will be perfect. It can protect you from projectiles. It can do a wide variety of things for only a measly 345 gold.
300. Fortunately, that is not within my price range.
I see. Well, in that case, what is your price range?
Say about 100 gold, willing to go as far as 150.
She runs past you to sort of the other side of the shop, and she picks up a bottle off of the shelf. It appears to be sort of like the liquid itself is blue and black striped. You don't know how that's possible. It is. And sort of at the bottom of the bottle, it's this sort of like long and then like fat thing. You see what appears to be some form of sea creature. You're not quite sure what. This would probably fit within your price range, and for only, I believe that I had this written up. She looks at like the label. Yes, 80 gold. This is a potion of sea life, and it's quite useful.
Could you define useful in this context?
Well, potions do a wide variety of things depending on what you use them for. For example, if you were to, say, pour this into water, it would create a creature that you could use to get around. There are several things that it can do depending on what you use. That is just one instance. Frankly, I'm not familiar with all of the uses, so this would be a sort of at your leisure fun experiment that you and your friend could do together.
I'm sold. I love it.
Perfect. She runs back to the counter. Just up the like. Apparently there are steps to get up to that stool. Puts it on the counter and just like puts her hands on the counter. 80 gold, please.
Okay. I dropped 50 gold and 3 platinum, so about 80 gold.
Fair enough. Closes it. Reaches behind her desk and like opens something. Puts it down in there. You said this is a gift, right?
This is a gift, yes.
Yes, of course. She turns around, pulls out this sort of like linen bag, puts like some paper inside, puts the potion in, pulls like a drawstring closed on it. Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for your business.
I leave.
Hey, Michael. I want to talk to him. Oh, sorry. We're still in the magic shop.
Yeah, Tadriel is walking out.
Okay. Can I talk to him? Not to Tadriel, to the shopkeeper.
You can't. Tadriel is currently like walking out. So, what does Tippy do?
Okay, I want to jump onto his little like whatever counter. I want to go. Excuse me, sir. I want to find
It's a woman.
Does Tippy care?
Tippy care. Tippy doesn't see sex.
Got it. Okay.
I want to find a really cool like ball thing so I can give it to my friend Spirit.
Cool ball thing. Wow.
But I don't have any money. He was really nice to me, and I want to give him something nice.
Roll persuasion. Like that's gonna matter, but yeah, roll persuasion.
It'd be like, you need to pay this man extra because you're robbing him. Can you give me something for free, ma'am?
Michael, 21.
21. Yeah. Okay.
That was the lowest I could roll.
You know, tell you what, just for you, come back here same time tomorrow, and I will have something. Just a thing. May I ask, what type of person is this spirit?
He's a really great guy. That's who he is.
I'll have something perfect for you to take back to him tomorrow. Just come back at the same time.
Okay, what time is it?
It's 2 hours past noon.
Okay, I'll be here. 2 hours past noon. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Mantid. Well, if you go across the way, just a little bit down the street, you'll see a sign that looks kind of like a whirlpool. Not, but he complains whenever I say that. But there is a man in there that deals with enchantments. If you ask him, he might be able to help you out. Although that is, from what I know, a fairly old enchantment and also pretty expensive. You too. Goodbye now.
Can we release?
But I don't have any money, and I don't want to take any of yours. You need it. If she said no, I would have left.
No. Can we release David from prison, or is there?
Once they finish their shopping trip.
Is
I
Erin
think.
out
Well. Sorry.
Aaron's
We're
here.
good.
Yeah. Is at this point is everyone like done with their Nero specific stuff?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just gonna be like, yes, I went along.
Okay.
I'm going to be that gift giver. I
Okay.
helped pick out the thing.
Gotcha. All right. In that case, we can release David from his prison.
I'll
from his
split the
mortal
price
coil.
with you, Daniel.
I'll shoot David a text.
Daniel, I'll give you 11 gold. I'll even split the tip.
Let's go.
Me when shopping with Bestie. All right.
I can't believe they bought Nero's stick. Holy shit!
I know,
Holy
right?
shit.
Magic Stick 3.0.
Sorry, what?
Very
That's
magic.
magical.
Gone.
That's
Sounds. I'd love to join. But hold on. Erin's out here, right?
Yeah.
We should tell you. While I was in the tavern, I decided to see if I could find that gem you described. Wasn't in the tavern, but before we go, I'll try to see if I can get a little sweep of at least some of this place.
Yeah, it's good to constantly keep that on guard.
Of course. I might try something.
Whoa.
So Michael,
yeah.
you said that this Fae had a very distinct reading in my detect good and evil, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay. I'm just gonna do that, but use thaumaturgy to change my eyes so that they're not flashlights.
Alright, you do so. You scan around. Obviously, your vision just lights up with everything is Fae. You're in the Fae. And you're in a city. Everyone around you is Fae, pretty much. You get the occasional, human or just, various travelers, but you do not catch that reading anywhere.
Just keep it up for, the next 10 minutes.
Gotcha. Alright.
So, Erin, this is a little intense, but I'm just gonna keep this up until, just gonna ride this wave out. But I'll tell you if I see anything strange. That the being was extremely distinct the last few times I've used it.
Okay.
I will let you know if you detect anything
Okay.
out of ordinary. Oh,
Beautiful.
Vico, you head down to that shop. You get to you get on the street. You follow the directions that the gnome woman told you, and you do see a sign that, given the context that it looks like a whirlpool, them telling you it looks like a whirlpool, it does look like a whirlpool. And you step inside. Inside, it's a pretty small shop, all things considered. Pretty dark. It is clean, though. And there's a gnome man standing behind the counter. He's clad in these sort of like dark robes, and he notices you walk in. And he says, "Oh, hello, a traveler. I see.
Traveler.
What?
Traveler.
What can I do you for?"
Running out of gas.
I see. Well, I am familiar with that type of enchantment. It is going to be relatively expensive. I'd say, I haven't done one of these in a while, so can you give me a quick persuasion roll?
I'm still. Don't worry, Tyler. I'm still fueling you. I'm fueling you.
Wow. Okay. So he's I haven't done one of these in quite some time, and I'd be quite happy to do it. Just if you were willing to give me the cost to cover the materials, I'd do the actual incantation for free. If it really depends on what the actual blade you want me to put it on is. That will more or less determine the cost of the amount of. I'd say it makes sense if Vico was looking to ask about that he brought it with him. He takes a look at it for a second. He says, "Oh, whoa! Actually, this blade already has a very powerful enchantment on it. I don't think I can actually do it on this one. I'm sorry, but it's already got so much magic in it. If I tried to imbue it with anything more, it would probably just break."
Tadriel carried his longsword with him.
You also have the bitch edge. Yep.
I can do more than a D4.
You already have a super awesome magic sword. Well, thank you for your time, sir, but go fuck yourself. I'm leaving.
Yes, give me just a minute. Until sort of it's the least I could do. And he'll take it and begin sort of like running his hands down it. There's like sort of like electricity almost like arcing between the blade and his fingers. And his eyes are like closed. He appears to be thinking, and after a few minutes he sort of opens his eyes and says, "Wow. Well, at the very least, this, well, it actually has a quite similar enchantment on it. Do you see this?" And he sort of, like, points at the name. Yeah. He says, this is an activation word. And if you say it, it appears to, based on the enchantment, it will secrete poison onto the blade, making it more effective. It also has something else. I think you can create vines in some way. I'm not 100% sure.
Know your product, dude.
Know your product.
It's not his product.
Oh.
Your dimension.
Yeah.
Of course. Feel free to stop by any time.
Go!
But I am always here if you are looking for other forms of enchantment. Unfortunately, I cannot enchant that sword.
Hey.
Just for being a lad. Just shatters your sword.
Yeah, shatter sword. Oh. That would be.
For reference, how much would it cost to put flame on this, let's say, this long sword here?
For a sword this size, maybe. The materials would be somewhere between 100 and 150 gold.
That's doable. That's really doable.
Very doable.
Another thing to add to the collection.
Yes!
Oh wait, I have a question.
Well, looks down at Vico's bag at the small frog. Yes.
If I brought you a really cool thing tomorrow, could I don't want to. If it costs any money, you can say no. But could you do something to a cool like ball thingy tomorrow?
Oh, what?
At 2 hours past noon.
It depends on.
That always comes back.
It depends on the ball thingy, but perhaps.
Okay, you can say
Enchantment
no
is-
whenever you want, though.
Enchantment is decently expensive materials-wise, so I don't get much business just for sheer fact that it is expensive. I'm aware of that.
I see the.
I wouldn't necessarily do it for no money, but for a certain amount, I'd be willing.
Okay, I'll make it happen.
Okay. And he just like looks up at Tadriel and Vico and Nero. I mean, Erin, not Nero. Is there anything else I can do for you, or?
How long would it take you to do the fire enchantment? Because I think I would love, like, if I could, I'd want to get it.
Maybe.
That you got fucking.
From start to finish, about 8 hours.
That's
Old
doable.
magic.
So doable.
So I'm doing it.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Does Tadriel have that kind of money on hand?
Yes. Well, I have 10 platinum, 13 platinum.
Mm. Is Tadriel gonna like ask him to do that?
I will. Well, do you take platinum?
Yes, I do.
Okay. This longsword right here. I'd love. Could you? You've been so helpful to us. I'd love to do business.
Of course, it would be my pleasure. I'd say maybe for the sword this size, 120.
Okay.
And I'll do it.
Thanks for everything. And I give him 13 platinum.
Wow. Thank you
Man, they for giving
so
tips.
much. And he
A big day for gratuity.
he takes it. I'll have it done by relatively late tonight. I'll come back tomorrow and I will have it ready for you.
I'll probably come back by tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you so much for your business.
Of course.
Okay. And now he's gonna break. Now he's gonna break Tadriel's sword.
Little did Tadriel know that sword was already enchanted.
Yeah.
2 gold. A measly 2 gold.
Measly 2 gold.
Yeah. So is that y'all's like shopping trip sort of concluded?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Move back to
I'm
the.
gonna love your stick.
Okay. Oh yeah. So let's see.
yeah.
Who is still here? Nero's still here. Spirit's still
Yo.
here.
Yo.
And
Falkner's still here.
Falkner's still here. So I'll start with Falkner. What has Falkner been doing while they were out?
Falkner has mostly just been reading up on it, basically just reading in his notes that he has on everything that's happened so far since he's joined everybody, and has been looking through his spells and all. He really just hasn't done much. He's just kind of been relaxing
Been
after the
hanging
last
out,
couple nights. Yeah.
taking the load off.
Yeah. This is
Uh,
basically our only day of vacation.
yeah. Nero, what you been up to? Just relaxing in the hanging pond.
Like after a few hours, she'll get out and
When you
probably.
get out, when you get out,
Yeah.
Nero, being an Asmar, you have a certain sense for magic. You feel protected to a certain degree after you get out of the hanging pond.
Mm.
Neat. Neat. And then she'll go back to the bar and then ask for something fruity, non-alcoholic.
No, not apple juice.
Apple juice.
Something cidery.
Nero changes to China.
That I can provide. She asks you for a silver.
A silver, easily done.
All right. You ever? I don't know if you literally have a silver, but otherwise
do.
she gives you your change. That's all right.
I have 12 silver.
She
now.
She takes the silver. She goes behind the bar. Goes to some of the bottles in the back. She grabs one of them off of. She grabs one of them off of a higher shelf. Comes back and there's a sort of like what appears to be a magic circle. A little bit down the bar from where you're sitting. That, by your best estimate, probably heats things up. She puts it on there for a little bit. She reaches down and pulls out a largest mug. Places it down. Takes the jug that she already had heating up. Pours it in. You can smell a sort of like lemon and passion fruit coming off of it. She hands it to you. Is a cup of tea that is
Yes.
Beautiful, Michael.
She'll drink it and probably just have like miscellaneous banter, just talking. Nothing too serious, but just kind of hanging out, just waiting for the day to go by.
Well, I suppose you're trying to stay off of alcohol. I've been trying to perfect a recipe of mine. I need a taste tester.
A taste tester?
Yes,
What kind of recipe is it?
Sister A.
It's
Got a
it's a cocktail that I've been working on, but it's missing something, and I can't quite figure out what it is. There's tons of ingredients in the greenhouse. I just can't figure out the last thing that I'm missing.
It is alcoholic, correct?
It is.
Hold on. Alright, hold on. D100. Fuck. Okay. She's taking. She. I'll try it. I'll try it.
No, just relapse. Get the AA meeting. Come on.
Oh god.
Wow.
A beautiful girl's asking her to drink, man. I'm sorry.
Yes.
One couldn't hurt. And she
One couldn't hurt.
turns around.
All alcoholics say that.
Yeah.
Takes a couple of
10
bottles
rounds
off,
later.
and sort of like mix. Oh, sort of like mixes something up, and she offers it to you. It's
Glug. It's. What was that? That didn't sound good.
That's the sound you make after you drink it.
yeah,
Oh my
that's
god.
You're not poisoned for
Yeah, dude, it's fucking who was that?
days.
Who was that? Yeah, who's that girl from Lost Ark?
Oh, Elsa?
Elsa. Yeah. Just her awful food.
It literally kills you?
Literally kills you. Yeah.
So fuck.
Fuck. I don't like that.
So
Did I just get roofied, man?
no, you didn't. Although we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, that's yet to be determined.
We live? No.
So no.
No.
So
The treetop
taste
cocktails.
you taste it. It tastes of like juniper and maple and mint. Just odd things. It actually works
Yeah.
really well together.
That's really odd.
So and
Juniper, some minty, maple. Surprising.
you. So after drinking this, you are feeling quite amiable, quite friendly, sweet, some might say.
You just fucking roofied.
Oh my god! I just get fucking.
You idiot! You shouldn't have drank it!
Oh fuck!
She says, "Well, how is it?"
Oh, whew, it's quite lovely actually. This is some.
You're not drunk, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not drunk.
You're not drunk. It's
This is friendly Nero.
Oh, it's friendly.
yeah. You're just friendly. Yeah.
This is quite lovely. Wow. Surprisingly. Yeah, some maple, weirdly, mint. Yeah, but it's quite wonderful. It's quite good.
I'm glad. Would you say that there's anything missing in it, or I really can't? I've been struggling with it for a while.
I mean, to me, it's good as it is. It's really fascinating. You make a great beverage, but is there anything missing, Michael? Like, not really.
Roll, I guess, wisdom.
All right, man. 12.
You don't think so? You think this is one of those times where it's like it is good where it is.
Yeah.
Or the best thing is restraint.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I think it's as good as it is. I don't think anything really needs to be added.
Perhaps you're right. Thank you. Thank you for testing that out for me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
I imagine it would probably be best if you went back to your room now.
Oh.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh. Fuck. That's a 8.
Well, you
I just go
you
back.
feel like you should probably go back to your room.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good idea. Yeah, you should go back to your room.
Yeah. You know, that is good, right? Oh well. Oh, see you later. See you later tonight.
Of course. That's the wrong way, by the way.
Oh, my apologies. Still getting used to this place. Yeah, there it goes.
And last person who was vibing out alone, Spirit, what you been up to?
Spirit, if he could, has probably found a place where he could be alone, so he could make a phone call with someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ring, ring. Yes. Ring, 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 ring.
Everyone who's in your sorry, you don't even have a room.
Nope.
Well, technically you do, but you don't.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah, there are a couple of like nooks throughout the tavern that you're able to find a place to be alone.
Yeah. Well, while everyone else is gone, he's probably in that spot, and he's probably trying to. Yeah, he's probably trying to contact the boy and ask him about some of the things he's seen.
All right. We're just gonna do this way. You don't have to try too hard. He's available and willing to talk.
Let's go.
Available.
He's gonna sit down. You like. Stop again. You sit down. You
Very tame.
sort of think about your boy. Try and get him to get in contact with you, and you feel his presence. He's in your head.
Can I know about the little fake garden we saw? Little fake garden? What the fuck was that?
The Fey Guardians are a rare breed. They don't come up often, but ultimately they're just an overgrown, literal dragonfly. Even if they look like us, they are not nearly of the same caliber. Even at the oldest, most powerful, they are still maybe a third as strong as our young ones.
Yeah, sorry, Brennan.
What I like to hear. Could you tell me where it is? The one that took our friend?
It is based off of the direction it went.
Dude, we had like 5 seconds left.
Northwest of here. Maybe
Oh god!
2 days, 1.5 of travel. I'm not 100% sure, but it's acting sporadically, not like any that I've ever seen or interacted with.
I see.
Not sure what it wants with your friend, but
Is there anything that we should, look out for when we're bashing its head in?
These Fae can be tricky. It does, like many of us, have the ability to breathe out a powerful attack, and I'm aware that these things are able to confuse and cause people to hallucinate with their breath. That is all I know of it.
And getting into the metagaming territory, let's say I had reached a certain even-numbered level. And something would
Right, sorry. That is coming. That's all. Yeah. That is all I know.
Cool.
I mean,
Thanks for the help.
there's one other thing. In your current state, I do not believe that you will be able to beat him, but perhaps with a little bit of help.
Cringe.
This is all I can offer you right now. And you feel the sort of presence in your mind, like, expand a bit. And you feel your skin, like your scales, like seize up. And almost align themselves. You look down, it's like your scales themselves have straightened themselves out and spaced themselves out to be almost like armor on your body. And then it's stiff. It makes it a little bit difficult to move, but a moment later, it undoes itself. And I will discuss with you after the session.
Also, one last thing. Can I get an update on if you have one, on the situation in the desert?
The only way for me to do that is to go back there, and you would be separated for quite some time.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just find out when we get there.
Yeah, we'll find out when we get there.
Alright.
We'll get there when we get there.
Cool. That's all.
Alright, that's it. Shopping boys, you all have returned. Starting
What
to
do
get...
we see in the main lobby?
Nero's dead body.
Yes.
Nero's dead.
Nero's dead, mutilated corpse.
It's like half her body's gone, the bones.
Scene is starting to pick up a little bit. People are starting to sort of like get out, like work and such, and head back. Scylla appears to be like decently busy. I believe. Yeah. I don't think you see any of your fellow party members out and about right now. They must be in their rooms or in various amenities. They're not here when you walk in.
Is Falknir in the room?
He's studying.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, what? So Nero just goes to a room and just chills.
Alright.
Well, the ship. I guess so.
Yep. Mm-hmm. She appears to be a wood elf woman with green hair, which is abnormal, but not that outlandish. You could have dyed it. Who is wearing sort of these like hand-woven cloth or robes. You're not quite sure exactly what it is. And she has this sort of like red like necklace around her neck. Mm-hmm. Here I can quite literally. Yeah. So they have a few things. They have cocktails that Scylla kind of makes person by person. They have wine, they have beer, and they have a honey mead that is their sort of like specialty. That is their like famous thing, essentially. Is 3 silver pieces.
Yeah.
1 gold is 10 silver, so. It was 3 silver. All right. So behind the bar, there's this sort of like big keg that she takes a mug. Just there you go. It looks like any other mead you've seen, if only more of a light amber color than you'd be used to.
Oh, dude, fucked. Yeah, witness.
So
How does it
it's
taste?
yeah. See, this is the problem. You see, fuck you. But
You are not fully prepared as a
Is-
DM unless you can describe how your alcohol tastes.
It is alcohol-like, and with yeah, I know.
yeah, it tastes real good. And after drinking this, you feel great. Honestly, you feel peaceful, which is a rarity. But you gain 4 temper points
Last one.
for a bit.
That's the last one.
Panic. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Oh, he's really upset right now.
Yeah. For now.
You're good.
I can if you want me to. I've gone out.
Get away from me!
Close to party time.
Come
Yeah,
here
I'll
for
hop out.
me.
Yeah, I'd say it's about an hour before sundown at this point.
Yeah, so.
Oh no.
So that is a guy. That is
Mm.
guy with this sort of like sandy blonde hair. He's got blue eyes. He's wearing
be
what
honest,
appears
I
to be a
also love
monk's
Jake, too,
robe.
to be honest.
Monk's robes. Is a human. He's just sitting at a table, sipping away at a cup of tea, alone.
Nice.
It's a half elf and a halfling. Alright. She's friendly. She's coy. She doesn't appear to be. Oh, while you're at it, roll insight. Since you're hanging out talking to her. You don't notice anything particularly off. She's friendly, if a little bit standoffish. She seems to really love her job as bartender. You are able to surmise you don't think that she's an elf. You're talking to her. Just like her mannerisms and everything, the hair. Something's off, you can't quite tell what. No. Not exactly. I have been here since, wow, a very long time. But this is, my happy place. Serving the people, helping Fuck. Eh,
Michael, you good?
You good, man?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Bruh, I'm bad.
Benjamin.
Helping Alton and
Matthew.
Griffin has
That-
become
I don't know how to get.
one of my sort of, I guess, callings in life. I don't get out much. Well, since before the tavern was here. Which, well, given that the tavern has grown directly out of the trees using druid practices, it's taken a very long time. I've been here since the forest was new and young. Yeah. Maybe this will give you a clue. And she sort of like leans forward a little bit, and she shows you her arm, and her skin sort of like shifts on her arm, and you can see her skin is made of like bark. And it like goes back.
Oh shit.
Give me a nature check. Yikes. Because you have seen a few of them before, actually, she's a dryad.
Oh shit, we murdered some dryads a while ago. True. I killed some of you before.
Wow, yeah, I remember. Dude, that was so long ago.
Oh.
Oh God.
We killed
no,
what we
depending
killed
on
what
the-
we did before.
Depending on the situation, they tend not to be particularly friendly. I was not exactly welcome to the idea of this place at first, but it's grown on me.
I hate that.
The pun wasn't that bad, but then Michael did.
Yeah.
I just think that.
They took a second to sit in on me.
Oh,
I think.
It's indeed, it's a bit of a. That Alton is a visionary. I don't know how. Alton sure is a visionary. He's really made a nice little hideaway out here. Yes, they do.
Oh, you starve.
Yeah, you fucking starve. Yeah, they do. Yes. 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 Oh. Here, let me do some. Yeah. Let me do some rapid menuing. And make sure there are certain things.
Yeah.
There are certain things that you are not allowed to see, so I just need to make sure that I must.
You have the You damn. Praise steamed hams.
the swamp.
I see.
Well, I'm from the swamps, and I never heard of such a term.
But you also thought that 10 minutes was an epic journey. So shut it, Tippy.
Yes.
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 I don't deny this. Do you know the
ask
accusation?
people for free things? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right, there we go. This save.
You could just read off the food items.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
fucking
sorry.
worst game ever, honestly.
I know, I'm shid. Alright, let's see. Boom, bop, boom, upload file, big gay. If you would turn your attention to the gay, I mean the D&D campaign.
I don't want to turn my attention to the D&D campaign.
The last one has just been crossed out with the crayon. Yeah, it's been redacted apparently.
It's been redacted.
Well, now I want to see it.
There's something regarding the poached pears and honey that is redacted.
Dude. It sounds like good in real life.
Steamed hams.
Yeah.
Steamed hams are on the menu.
No, I said steamed hams.
Despite the fact that this is obviously venison. Yes.
Of course. She takes it. She scribbles something on a piece of paper and she hands it to a squirrel that runs back into what you can presume is the kitchen. And after maybe like 5-10 minutes, a gnome comes running out from that area carrying your food, and he gives it to you.
Oh no!
He bows and he just runs back. And alright. And Vico is going to do that.
What's that?
I'm gonna say at this point,
The revolver with the thermals?
everyone's just kind of like gonna spend their downtime as they will. At this point, I'm gonna focus a little bit on Tippy. Tippy, prepping for your tonight.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm looking at this big pool and I'm thinking that this is definitely going to be the place tonight for where I want the big surprise to happen. And
Fuck.
and I really think that'd be a lot of fun. And this is also where like the entertainment place is, right?
Nope.
No.
No, wait, where is that?
It's next door, but it's
Yeah,
just
it's on the right though. It's in this area.
So, like, if you look at the edge of this map, it splits off. To the left, like, if you're walking down there, to the left,
Yeah.
that's to the bower. That's where, like, the entertainment thing is. That's, like, a little theater, essentially.
Okay.
To the right is the hanging pond, which is, like a hot spring.
Okay.
Like a place
So
to
I'm
rest.
thinking, I'm just talking out loud. So I'm thinking I want to have the after party with Vico over here, and he can pick everyone up, and we can have a lot of fun in the pool, and that'll be the after party. And then the main entertainment will be over here, and I will put on an amazing show.
He's saying that, and saying that, can you give me a perception check?
Does passive perception do anything, or you want an actual roll?
With perception, with the way perception works is your passive is kind of like the minimum you can roll. So,
Oh, okay.
well, actually, in that case, what is Tippy's passive perception? I'm sorry, she's not actively looking for something. Your passive perception is 18.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
May I see it?
All right.
Yes.
So, as you are like sort of sitting there, like talking to yourself, the half-orc woman sort of comes up. You'd notice her as she's like coming down the stairs.
I'm not gonna recognize her if she doesn't recognize me.
As closer you're
Talking
saying
aloud.
like, this is where like the after party's gonna be.
For me is that.
Excuse me, small grung would be the word, yes.
Excuse me, small frog.
Small frog. Small enemy frog.
Small enemy frog.
Small enemy frog.
Oh, hello. Hi. Are you
Yeah.
gonna come to the party?
Well, you aren't planning on having
Planting a
bomb.
Oh,
You aren't planning on going out into the hanging pond after nightfall, are you?
That was where the after party is gonna be.
No can do, buddy.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
gonna be a big octopus.
unfortunately, that is against the rules.
Why?
It will probably put you in significant danger if you do that. This isn't like the other.
Why?
But why?
But why?
Why?
Simple girl. But why?
What the? Oh.
It's dangerous.
But we're really strong, so I think it'll be okay. No one's gonna drown.
It's not about drowning or falling. It's about
Is it because it's warm? I know it's warm. It's
there are several creatures that like to hang around there at night that are nocturnal. That is why it is dangerous to go out there at night, is because you might run into wildlife that does not like you so much.
So, but they could be more party members. They can be a part of the after party. You're gonna come, right?
Absolutely.
She's gotta throw you over, man.
Roll perception.
She's gotta throw you over.
Sorry, not perception. Roll persuasion.
Hey,
I know
that's what I
how.
like to hear.
Yeah, I know how you do, but yeah.
I mean, she probably has been talking to
24.
to Tippy for about
Yeah.
a minute, so.
So
Fucking matter. It's gonna be above a 20 anyways.
yeah. It's not as important as the other two rules. So as long as you don't die or damage anything, do what you want. But I will be watching. So
But I don't want you to just watch. I want you to come party with us. Everyone's got to be there.
I have a job.
I really like this woman. I like this woman. She's got a.
Well, Spirit's standing directly next to her.
No, he's not.
But you'll be there, right?
He's off hiding somewhere.
You will at least be there.
Yes, I will be there to make sure that no one dies.
As you can see, I'm kind
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go inform Alton about this so that we can make necessary preparations.
Okay, I cannot wait.
Yeah, they got.
I can't wait. I'm gonna die if it doesn't happen now.
Yo, there's literally. She just goes up. She goes up to the boss. Yo, they're literally gonna put an octopus in the pond. What?
No, we're not gonna put an octopus in the pond. Someone will be in the pond, and then he will be a giant octopus.
That's even weirder.
Oh, Vico's gonna love
Look,
this.
they're druids, they get it.
I just have to play the war song, and then he'll know.
You still haven't told him. Oh my god, he's.
The Song of War, eh?
And the Song of Mystery. I don't know what the Song of Mystery is.
Song of
Yeah.
Mystery plays just before my death.
And as Tippy sort of mutters to herself and figures out what she's going to do that night, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh.
All right.
We get to all die to grungs next session.
Yep.
Michael, my plan is to talk to the enemy grungs, befriend them, and then they join the party.
Whoever said they were grungs?
They're not
You said they
grungs.
were toads.
Yeah,
I said they were frogs. They're not frogs.
Yeah,
they're toads.
If they can understand my grung speak, then they can. Oh wait, are they humanoid?
No.
Whoever said they were humanoid.
They are
God dang
just
it.
large
just-
toads.
Large
God,
toads.
gosh darn it. Yeah, I generalize frogs. I'm racist against
Yeah,
them.
you're frog racist. Jesus Christ.
In fact, they're not even frogs. They're toads.
yeah.
So maybe
else
they don't
you would
speak
be?
grung. They speak grang.
Be
Dang.
crazy.
Thank you anyone for watching. And we'll see what happens next time. Peace far.